Hi friends, we're gonna do an empties video today. Let's go through my trash. I finished this Bath & Body Works Cotton Candy Champagne Scented Love Candle. It was one of my first ones that I felt like didn't really burn completely down. The Frosted Cranberry scented one that I used. So yeah, I just popped that in the freezer and then hit inside of it with a knife and it like busts, and then I put it in my scented wax melt thingy. And then this one was Pink Fairy Gumdrop. This one I almost want to save the jar because I think it's so cute, especially when it was lit up from inside of it with like Santa going across. But I'm not going to. I finally used up this Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. I liked this. I don't know that I thought it was the best thing I've ever tried, but what I did like is it lasted forever. I honestly don't remember if I opened it in July, August, or October of last year, but one of those, it came in the Ipsy from that month, and I opened it right away and started using it, and yeah, it lasted until just the other day. It was a huge bottle. And it felt more lotiony than like silicone, but yeah, I liked that. This is just a box. I have not finished it. I just opened it, but this is the new primer that I'm trying. And it also felt nice when I used it, but I've only used it once, but it was also more like a lotion. Didn't have like a silicone feel at all. Also, just the box I'm using it. It's a hyaluronic acid serum, and it's very gel-like, but I like to have one of these that I mix some of my other things in, either those like boosters or ampules from Earth Harbor or the 111 Skin, things that don't do very well if I just apply them directly to my skin because they end up making everything else pill. But if I just use like a drop of them in with something else, then I do okay with it. So that's what I've been doing. This Basic Beauty lip gloss, I have exhausted it and I've taken it around, and I have one of those little thingies that you can go in deeper. Like I'll get chapsticks out with this and stuff, but this is still like such an odd angle. It really doesn't get out more than this, but I love this. I love how it feels on my lips. I've had the clear one and this one that was just lightly tinted in Literally, and it just feels so nice. This is Muddy Flats Homemade Hand and Body Cream with Shea Butter. And I think it was something that was sold in like a little, specialty shop one time that I picked up several years ago, like 4. The Shea Butter was left a very greasy feel. Like I didn't ever want to use it on my hands, but I did like it for my feet. So I just needed a little bit and would put it on my heels, and I felt like it was very moisturizing. This Synage Energizing Vitamin Mask. It was $60 was the manufacturer's price on it, and it came in my Kinder Beauty box, and it was just okay. Definitely wouldn't suggest it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't really see any difference. It was kind of, maybe it felt nourishing, but nothing really else. Finished and cut open the little trial size of the Pure Lease Daily Lip Moisturizer with mango and shea butter. It was just okay. Not going to seek it out. It was like Vaseline feeling. This, cut it open too. Avant Glycolic. What else does it say? Like a Argentine shea butter. Intensive redefined glycolic acid day moisturizer. I liked how it felt. It wasn't super oily feeling. Would never buy it at its normal price, but if it came in another box to me, I would use it again. This was like a little single pack of Cactus Toner pads. They came in this little box with, 10 packages like this, but with 2 pads in each of them. This came to me in the Facestory subscription box that I won from Nancy Rounds. These, there's nothing wrong with them, and it felt nice, and it's an easy, simple thing, but it felt a little bit wasteful. Because there's 2 of them in there, I don't need 2 of them at a time. That seems silly. In fact, I would use half of one on my face. It's not that big. So the one that I use, I end up always taking it all the way down my neck and my chest and over onto my shoulders. And I dipped it on down further because I can always tell that there's still stuff on it. So I feel like they're kind of wasteful just because they could be smaller. And then I feel like just one is needed, because then once you use the one, then I have to do something like this where I've used one, but there's another one in there sitting around, and you know, I roll it down and clip it because I don't want it to dry out before I use it. One of these lip masks, I don't feel like they do a darn thing. It smells like baby powder. I noticed on here, which I thought was interesting, it says contains tin, and then a letter that I don't recognize. It almost looks like a upside down H, and then G/G. The reason I'm saying this is because it says it contains that much THC or less, which, I mean, coming in my BoxyCharm, I wouldn't think it could contain any THC, like maybe CBD, but THC, and they're sending this to us? I mean, I know it says or less, but, and since I don't know what the upside down HG is, and since they're made in Korea, I figure it's some kind of Korean metric system. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just was surprised that it's possible for it to have any THC. All right. You know my little Kool-Aid squirty stuff that I really like? Well, they have been out several times, so I've been having to resort to these little packages, which I don't think are near as much fun. I like the squirty stuff. It's not that it's not fun. It's like, it's annoying because the powder doesn't mix up as well. That's what I should say. Dr. Peel's Epsom salt. I love these. And honestly, I like it just as much as a bath bomb, and the bath bombs are so much more expensive. Like, I could get, you know, 2 or 3 baths out of this. Used one of those 111 skin masks. Used the little creamy troll mask. Tried out the little retinol 1 ampule that came in some sort of subscription box. Couldn't tell, you know, anything out of one time. I love my little Wallies. So instead of saving both of these, I just did the little tag. I had a spiced apple toddy. That one was so good that I actually thought maybe I'd left my candle burning overnight, because when I woke up in the morning the first time, I could smell it, and I thought, oh my goodness, did I leave a candle on? But I hadn't. It was just my Wally. And the other one was Endless Weekend, and yeah, I liked them both. This shampoo, Ovation Color Therapy Shampoo, it was something I ordered extra in a FabFitFun sale. So again, it would have been well over a year ago, but I always have like 3 or 4 shampoos and probably 8 conditioners going kind of at once. This one smelled so good. This Luster and Lum was a vitamin supposed to help your hair and nails. Noticed absolutely no difference, so I won't be repurchasing that. This was also from a FabFitFun sale. It was Pilot Men's Grooming and Skincare Complete Castile soap. Kind of like the Dr. Bromers. My husband likes these kind of soaps, and he liked this one. This one was a peppermint essential oil. And I also, you just need such a tiny drop with these that they last for a very long time. Another Dr. Teal's, only this time in a black elderberry. Like them. This was years and years and years old too. It was from Arbonne. I think I bought it at a fundraiser that they had an Arbonne gift basket in. It was a 5-in-1 massage oil. I don't necessarily like body oils that much, so that's why it took forever to use. Some of the little Guardian Angel eye masks. Those are, I think, nice. I like to use those. Finally finished this Dr. Brandt's lip product. It was a lip plumping. It was awful, terrible. It lasted several years because if I wanted something to moisturize my lips, that's not exactly what I wanted to reach for, because it didn't do it. Some of the things from my travel bag, the little retinol here. I just like to have these little baby ones for my travel bag, so I get to try new things like when I'm on trips. So it makes doing my skincare a little bit more fun, because otherwise, if I'm on vacation, I don't really want to do my skincare, and I would just go to bed with makeup on. But having new little things makes it a little bit more exciting. This was an Ish from Fevifan Brow Gel, which was not great at all. This Yinsa 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask. I like this stuff. I liked keeping it in my bathtub. And I would put it on my face, while I was also leaving on my conditioner. And, then shave or bathe or whatever you do while it was sitting on there. And then take and mush it around and wash it off before the bath was over. Another from my travel case. This one is a Murad Water Gel. I think these are nice. I like almost all of the Murad products. Also from my travel bag, the little baby Winky Lux. I was so sad when this little eyebrow pencil ran out because it's so cute and I liked having it in there. And it works good. This Damn Girl from Too Faced Mascara. The mascara was fine. The wand is so freaking big that every time I'd use it, I ended up having mascara like on my eye or under my eye or over here or in my hair because the mascara touched way too much stuff. I apparently am a little mascara kind of person because otherwise I'm way too messy with it. Another bottle of this Victoria Diane Pepti Lift. My favorite skincare company. Probably my favorite product out of their skincare line. When I run out of this, which I haven't, I had someone back up. I think I see a noticeable difference in my skin. It starts looking crepey and saggy and old. And maybe that's all in my head, but it's in my head. Like I was trying to not reorder this stuff because I've got so many other serums from subscription companies. But every time I take 2 or 3 weeks off of not having this, I just think my skin starts looking like an old person. I shouldn't say it that way. There's nothing wrong with being an old person. I want to embrace being an old person. I like being an old person. I just don't want to necessarily look saggy and droopy and crinkly and yeah. So I will be continuing to reorder that. Aquafina Lip Oil. Got it like at Dollar General. It felt like a cross between water and Vaseline. Won't be buying it again, but I do think I got it on the clearance table for like $1, so it's not like a big problem. Seaweed night cream from this Mario Badusco brand, again from my travel bag, and it was nice. It was very thick. It's not something that I needed very much of, and I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it. Even when I'm dry, I don't need something maybe this thick feeling. I don't know what it was. It just felt too thick for me. Tart Tinted Moisturizer, this Maracachula. I don't know if I can see. It's 225 Light Sand. And I liked this, and I liked the color. Felt nice. It was sad when I couldn't squeeze any more out. This is a Glow Chopstick. It's a cute bottle. It says Glow, and it says Lip Love Flirt. I'm assuming I got it from some kind of subscription box. I don't remember. It was fine. It was a waxy chapstick. Another Smashbox 2.16. And this was a great color for me. I liked it a lot. These two are both Jane Iredale lipsticks, lip balms. This one is just a little baby one. I did dig it completely out, and it was just like a clear, chopstick kind of thing. This one is a color, and it's not even empty, but I've probably had it 5 years. It's not much of a color, and the last time I went to use it, I felt like it had a smell to it. Yeah, see, it's, a really, really light color, so if it's got a smell, I know I've had it that long, it's that color. I thought I could part with that. Wow, that seemed like a lot, and it's taken a lot longer for me to go through it than I realized. So I will end on that note. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in other videos, I hope. And Bye!